Hey guys, it's Tyler, and today we're at Platinum HVAC. We're going to be doing a couple of social ads with the owner, Cody, and we're here with my first AC, Justin. As you can see, he's busy getting some stuff out to go set up in the room. We're going to be doing a couple of outdoor shots, some indoor shots, an interview with Cody, and then we're going to be down in the basement working on some B-roll for his stuff there. We've got makeup artists out today. We've got a couple of actors, and I'm excited to get this done for Cody. So stick around and enjoy the video. There should be good. If you wanna.
You want this?
No, down, so it's easier for us to wrap it. And then we just make sure that it's stuck. Cool. And then I just blind myself.
Don't worry.
Which way is down? That's
you can turn it down.
Yeah, I just did. All right, so now this gets tight up here.
What's your role on set today?
Well, this is the sheet of paper. Yep.
And what does that sheet of paper do?
Just time and set up things and and yeah.
Do you have a designated title today?
I don't know.
All right, so I'll have you look like here, pretend like I'm here talking. This is for the interview with Cody, the owner of Platinum HVAC. I've had a bunch of people asking me, man. They're like, "Who are you doing video for?" I'm telling them, getting some people interested out there. They're like, "Oh." We're ahead of schedule. We've got the lantern softbox, which is the first time using a lantern. It lit up the room really well. Yeah, Justin's just adding a hair light. And we're gonna be good to go, and we should have plenty of time. So yeah, we're rocking and rolling. No matter what the sun does, we can just make it stronger. There's actually a size that's double the strength of this. So this is a 300, a 600, and they make a 1200. And the 1200, yeah, that's what we would use if it was like the middle of the summer and we were gonna light like the outside. And make it so that the sun, like what sun? No sun today. Ooh, I like that. That was a good call on that key light.
Did I bring it down enough?
Let's bring it down a little more. Just, I like it. Let's leave it there. And then the only thing we might have to do is just move this a tad. So we'll go through this a couple of times just to get some different answers, and feel free if you stumble, make a mistake, you can just start over and start where you left off, because we'll do.
You can edit it.
Yep, exactly. And when I ask a question, kind of just not repeat the question verbatim, but kind of summarize what the question was, just so if we want to use that in the edit, the listener has some sort of context. that storyboard, yes, I used Miro for. But then I actually remembered that I had Studio Binder, so. So let's say you're here.
Like this, and then pick it up and like turn like I'm gonna.
I love that.
That way it's more natural, so I'm not like sitting here waiting for a phone call.
Let's do it, yeah.
Like Seinfeld.
Buzz, buzz, buzz.
This is Cody with Platinum HVAC Solutions. How can I help you?
Yeah.
I can absolutely help you with your system.
Oh,
We'd love
really?
to do
A
that.
deer ate it.
Oh my God, that's terrible. I can be there in about an hour. Good to see you.
Awesome, I love it.
That one's gonna get me.
This camera is gonna stay as it is. Just take this stuff off on the gimbal. And then this camera is gonna be 24, handheld.
So nothing without.
Handheld or on the tripod. Yeah, this just has to change the lens from an 85 to a 24. Yeah, this will work nice. We got outlet here. We can use the lighting, the lights over here.
York furnace, which I despise.
Do you have
And Isaac sticker.
anything to cover this up? I have some gaff tape that'll work perfectly, and it won't leave any marks.
I leave this here because it's really funny.
All right. So we just finished the interviews, and we're actually setting up for the B-roll scenes. Since we're not really going to need all of the lighting for everything, we're just going to take the 300 downstairs and set that up so that we've got light in the basement so that we can do some of the B-roll scenes there. And then we'll have the 600 to light anything else that we need outside or in the kitchen or anything. So we're going to get that downstairs and then start recording. So the aperture light decided that it was going to go into a different mode that I've never used before and not turn on. So we're currently trying to fix it and make sure that it's in the correct mode. There we go. All right. Now we're back in business. We're actually just going to leave this down here without the softbox because we're probably going to end up using the softbox instead of the lantern to key the outside shots. So we'll just bring the softbox down here when we need it. Now we've got competitor logos. So we're gonna gaff tape over them just so that that's not in the commercial. Down here we're gonna be doing B-roll shots with both the actors and Cody. For the B-roll shots with the actors, Cody's gonna be explaining what is the system, what about the system, etc. There's not gonna really be any audio, so it's mostly just gonna be staged for B-roll purposes. And then we're gonna be doing the same thing with Cody, and he's gonna be servicing the systems. So that's kind of what's going on down here. So for those who don't know, a mist filter kind of halates the highlights. And for consistency, because we didn't use the mist filter in the interview, we're just gonna go with regular ND filters for the rest of the shoot. That way all the footage looks consistent. All right, so we definitely don't need to rush or anything because we're ahead of schedule. So we can take our times and be intentional. Thank you.
Put in the light or using just the.
So we are going to use that with probably the softbox to key outside. The 300 is already
But
downstairs.
you're not using the hood on it.
This one will probably go on that
Okay.
softbox instead of the lantern for outside. My 300 I can get away with. This, I know for a fact I'd hurt myself trying to like carry this through a doorway. So we're setting up one of the first scenes that we're going to do is the outdoor scene where Cody is going to be meeting a customer at the front door here. And we're using the 600D Pro just so we can overpower any of the natural light that's out here. It is a cloudy day, so I think that this is the right call with the softbox, and we'll play with it and see what we can get. So can you turn that up to 100% power? Let's put the lighter diffusion on there. It'll bring the brightness up by about a stop. We're just testing the camera and the lighting to make sure that it looks good. See that we can see our key light in the window. So we're gonna do some adjustments. And The lighting is actually looking good on you, Justin. It's nice, so we actually might have to turn it down a bit, believe it or not.
I think it's still on.
Yeah. So one thing that I like to do is use this external recorder. It's just always a little bit more reliable for keying a subject because the camera takes in the brightest point of the scene. It's supposed to have face priority and show what the exposure is on a face, but it doesn't usually work as well as advertised. Vicky, if you would like to come with me, I will walk you through what we're going to be doing. So for this first scene, you have called Platinum HVAC. So they are coming and you're going to answer the door. So this will be the door. So when Cody comes and knocks on the door, you'll open the door and you'll step out here. Instead of being here where you're very isolated by all these shadows, just step out here a little bit where you'll be more lit. And just kind of face, I know it's gonna be a little bit awkward, just kind of turn like this while you're talking to Cody.
Okay.
And then he'll say something and just pretend like, you know, there's not gonna be audio, so it doesn't have to be anything, but just something like, oh, thank you for coming, or something like that. And then you're gonna shake his hand and be like, oh, come on in. And then we'll do that from a couple different angles.
Okay.
Cool. So what my plan for the first shot is I'm gonna be getting a wraparound dolly shot with a gimbal. We don't have a dolly. That's the next budget item. So we're gonna wrap around like this. And if you want to be on my right so that you don't end up in my way, you're basically, I want you for the first shot to be focused on Vicky's face. For the second shot, I'm gonna do a dolly in, a slow dolly in with the wide. And if you want to be over here, out of frame and focusing on Cody as he walks up. So the plan is gonna be, he's gonna walk up for the second shot and I'm gonna dolly as he enters frame right and walks up to the door.
Okay.
And you're gonna be here on him. If you notice me in the right side of the frame, just keep him right side of the third, and then you'll just be on his face for the second shot. It's going well. We're ahead of schedule.
Hey Tyler, give you a call just so you,
This dude is insisting that I buy a membership. He's over there. I go with Deanna, so. Camera. All right, and action.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Cody with Platinum HVAC Solutions. How are you?
I'm excellent, thank you. And how are you?
Good. You looking for your quote on an HVAC system today?
Yes, I'm really interested in upgrading my HVAC system.
Awesome. Let's take a look and see what we can do for you.
Great, thank you so much.
Cool. Cut. Camera. And action. Okay, Justin. You keep going, go right around to get Cody's face.
How are you?
Next shot, so we do have to come back out here later for the same thing with Pat, but we're going to do the customer interacting, Cody kind of walking about, explaining some of the intricacies of whatever it is. I don't know anything about HVAC, so, but basically we're gonna be in the kitchen and we're gonna set up the lights with the lantern in there, nice even lighting, and do some customer interactions. So we're just moving everything inside. So it got really sunny out. So we're competing with the sunlight, and this is exactly why I brought that aperture. So we're gonna key with the aperture, and then we're gonna use with the 600, and we're gonna use this as a fill so that we're not getting huge shadows. And then that'll allow us to use an ND filter and bring the exposure of downside, bring the exposure of outside to the same exposure inside so that it looks much more natural. So that's one of the tricks in filmmaking is you have to compete with the light outside So you can either replace the light outside by shooting at night, or light up the inside and make it match. So we're not shooting at night, so we're gonna light the inside. Shot's coming along. We're just we're playing with the light to make sure that we, we're gonna do our best to make it so that we can actually see outside. And we're not going to get perfect because the sun is very bright, but we're gonna get close enough where we can actually see what's going on outside. If you're gonna crack a lens, crack that one. That was a cheap one.
I gave him some, put me in front of the camera.
You did. They're all in our office, decorating the otherwise dull space. Do some pointing. Talk about it.
So this is what you're actually going to.
We're still technically on schedule. Well, we're a little bit behind, but I think we're making up time because we're just shooting multiple at a time instead of just going back and forth. So, whew. So we're shooting the scenes twice with different actors because we're going to be doing the same ad 2 different times with both actors, so that Cody can run A/B testing and target 2 different audiences, so that the customer sees themselves in the position of the person meeting Cody. And Tyler said, "Let there be light." This is going to be like a continuation of the consultation. He's going to be going over.
Walk into scene and then talk about
Yep.
it from the backside there.
Yep. So what he's going to do, you guys are going to come in here, walk together. I have no idea how to direct you as far as what you would do. Just kind of stay open to the camera so that you're not turning to the side so we're seeing your back. So if you're, for example, if you're going to talk to Pat about this system,
I'll have him stand like over here by the
yep,
things.
and stand like this, and then you kind of stand at a
I
little
can
bit of an
stand
angle.
here and you can stand there.
Yep, yep,
We'll walk in from there and then we'll go from there.
yep.
All right.
I like it.
What's your job on set today?
Just right now, setting up for the next shot. Tearing this down because we're done with it, so. I only got the outside light left, and I guess that's a wrap.
How do you think today went?
Really good. I think Tyler's got all the shots that he needs, and we will. Hopefully, the editing comes out really well, and he gets what he wants, and Cody gets a really good commercial.
Nice. This is your first commercial shoot?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
All right, guys, that's a wrap for the production here today at Platinum HVAC. Justin's striking some stuff down. We just finished some B-roll with Cody, the owner, and I can't wait to get this video edited, and hopefully we'll be back here or at another location with Cody soon. So I don't know how to close the video out, but have a great day, guys.
Platinum HVAC Solutions is a business that we started in August. Customer service is our #1 priority, and we're going to give you the best solution for any problem that you have. Our aim is to be able to figure out your problem immediately instead of having to come back to your home multiple times. So it gives our clients peace of mind that they're going to get the best service possible. The installation of a system is the most important day of its life. We pride ourselves on doing everything properly on day 1, because if it's not done on day 1 properly, you're going to have issues in the future that are really drastic to how it operates. From light, electrical, to plumbing, generators, there's a lot of products out there. We specialize in plasma air systems. They're very efficient, they last for many, many years, and it's a great product. I'm Cody Henahan, owner of Platinum HVAC Solutions. We are industry leaders in quality and customer service. Call us today for your Platinum solution.